Hi, it's Jeff with Sunnyland Patio. Today I want to give you the top tips for shopping for replacement cushions. Welcome to my shop. So let's give you some tips there for shopping for replacement cushions. First and foremost, I always believe in size. You want to make sure you're buying the right pattern, or if you're buying a universal fit cushion, you want to make sure it's the size you need or very close to. Usually there's a little forgiveness. You know, you have about an inch to play with, and sometimes you're just measuring a little differently than the other person did. But just make sure your width is going to fit between the arms or rails of the furniture you're working with. The depth can sometimes, and the height of the cushion can sometimes be a little more forgiving. It's not uncommon to see something stick over the edge an inch or even two. That way it's not falling short when sat on. So just something to keep in mind there, that I think you watch the size of the cushion first and foremost. Next up, I would look at the fabrics offered. The fabrics we use are 100% acrylic, made by Sunbrella fabrics. They're very durable, good for out in the weather if need be. They can be used for most applications, whether it's undercover. Even sometimes you can put them out with, in the rain, but we always recommend trying to keep them protected a little bit so that you're not dealing with maintenance as much that way, and they can be covered with protective covers if you need it also. Next, you want to look at how the cushions are finished, meaning sewn. It should have nice edges to them. So we do ours very properly, and then seamed very nicely on a single or knife edge, and then a welted cushion. Here's another example too of taking the time to match up the stripes on the cushions. If that's a little crooked, it doesn't look as nice, and most people don't favor that. After that too, you want to check out what the insides are. You want to make sure that the insides of the cushion, most seat cushions have a little bit of foam in them that helps keep them resilient, from flattening out over the years. So here's an example of one of our Cast Classics cushions, the seat pads. You'll notice that there's a layer of foam and then wrapped with the poly Dacron wrapping to it there. Just happens to be an extra thread there, no extra charge. But yeah, so a well-made cushion, you can usually tell the difference. It's usually in the price. Some of your less expensive ones, they may cheat on the stitching offered. Most commonly is the fabrics. A lot of those print fabrics that you see, the florals and whatnot, tend to be ones that bleach out, whether it be from the sun or if bleach or harsh chemicals are used on it. So that can age your cushion so that it's only 2 or 3 years old and needs replacing again. So that doesn't really save you money in the end. So I hope these tips are helpful in your cushion buying decisions, and thanks for watching.